Well, Thanksgiving less than 3 weeks away. Can you believe it? Well, that probably means turkey, of course, mashed potatoes, plenty of pie, if I have my way. It could also be the perfect time to plan that family getaway while the children are out of school. So we need some advice. So to talk about booking some last-minute Thanksgiving deals, we've got Travelzoo senior editor Gabe Saglie with us. Hey, Gabe.
Great to be here.
Okay, so we were talking just in the break about how Thanksgiving is a lot of we have to go.
Yeah.
We don't get to choose our locations necessarily. So if you have to book and you haven't booked your flight yet, are you in trouble?
So the trick is, a lot of us are pigeonholed. The only day you can get out there is that Wednesday when everybody else is, and you got to come back that Sunday when everybody else is coming back. So if you're pigeonholed into those specific travel dates, then just be prepared. You want to arrive extra early. You want to download your airline's app because oftentimes electronically you're getting information on things like gate changes or delays before the folks even at the counter. So the more connected you are, the better. If you're flexible, the fact of the matter is that just pushing your vacation or your flight or your trip a day or two will thin out the crowds and will bring prices down.
Price, we're pretty locked in. I mean, if you haven't done
for Thanksgiving,
yet,
you're really not, they're not going to go down. I mean, honestly, we're seeing almost day to day, especially for the Christmas end of the year season. You still have another 7 to 10 days before we start to really see airfare prices go up in earnest.
But Thanksgiving, just suck it up and
at this point, it's time to just bite the bullet because airfare is not going to be coming.
If you don't have to go to a family event, though, you were saying you could maybe book a very cool vacation if it's just your immediate family or you and your loved one.
Sure. I mean, if some of us are maybe trying to avoid the memories of Thanksgiving last year, so maybe we want to do a vacation. So internationally, obviously, some great options because this is a U.S.-specific holiday. South of the border in Mexico, we're seeing some value. I was in Toronto earlier this week. Canada, the Canadian dollar, very weak against the U.S. dollar. So that becomes a destination that all of a sudden a sort of high-end getaway becomes extra affordable compared to, say, even just last year.
Yeah, and you were saying anyone who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so internationally, certainly. Also, even a tropical destination like Hawaii, the magic date for Hawaiian prices before they really go up in earnest is about December 20th. You'll see a spike during the Thanksgiving week, but really November into December, it's sort of a little bubble there where people are not traveling, and even a very popular destination like Hawaii becomes very attractive. Airfare prices will come down, certainly a couple of days after Thanksgiving into mid-December. Southern California, I mean, a lot of these beachy destinations, very quiet into certainly Thanksgiving and into the first several weeks of December.
And Christmas, we have just a smidge of time to play around with.
Yeah, Christmas is and the end of the year and New Year's, I mean, there are going to be destinations that are just going to soar in prices. I was looking, for example, at Las Vegas, obviously very popular for New Year's Eve. Caesar's Palace, the rate for, say, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, about $450 to $500, but January 2nd, rates come down to like $100, $120 a night. So if you can extend your stay several days after New Year's Eve, and you want to take that hit on New Year's Eve, for example, you'll see the rate drop 50, 70% by just extending your vacation, just a little, and then when you average out your per night cost,
I mean, twist my arm, right, to extend your vacation.
It's not as bad.
If you can. So you always have these really cool tips too, as well. So if people are, we were just talking about that, if you are going already and there's some little tweaks that maybe you get a few extra perks, it's always nice to get a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of us are traveling for the first time all year during the holiday season. Little tricks of the trade. I mentioned engaging your airline and your hotel on social media. You're going to a particular hotel, let them know you're on your way on Twitter. Yeah, that's always a nice thing. This is a video of a place called the Costa Sur Resort in Puerto Vallarta. Keep in mind, Mexico is on sale. The dollar is strong against the peso, and it's on sale between now and right about mid to late December. So this is you can get a room at this place, the Costa Sur, one-bedroom suite for $85 a night over Thanksgiving.
Wow.
They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So you're saying muchas gracias to them for that fantastic, fantastic bargain. Also, when you check into a hotel, don't do it at 3 p.m. when everybody else is doing it. Wait till about 5:30 or 6. There's a little secret that if you check in close to 5:30 or 6 p.m. at a hotel, that's when they've gauged things like last-minute cancellations. Maybe that corner room is available now, and it wasn't at 3 p.m. So by checking in a little bit later, then the rest of the
when you go up there? Should you say, oh, hey, is there any way
So I usually wait. I tend to travel toward the end of the day, 5:30, 6 p.m. onward. Exactly, you ask. I'm checking in. Anything pop up that's available, and you do it nicely enough, oftentimes a complimentary upgrade is not out of the question. But it really has to do with that timing toward the end of the day as hotel goes through.
They don't want to give it away if they might need it, but once they don't need it, they're happy to let you slide on in there.
Exactly right.
All right. Sounds great. Good tips.
And then it's just, and the gifts. Don't wrap your gifts when you fly, because you wrap them on the other end, because then you don't want to unwrap them at security if something looks a little suspicious.
Because if you're like me, you're always late to your flight, and you need all the time you can get.
That's it.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving.